Welcome to SWILL Radio. I'm Dave,
And I'm Mike.
and today is gonna be a great day. What are we talking about today, Mike?
What is going on, guys? Thanks so much for joining here on the SWILL Radio Show. So we're going to go over some more 90 Day Fiancé Episode 7, Season 7, Episode 5, Part 2. All right, so get it off with Mike and Natalie. So they're going to meet her friend, Svetlana, for dinner. And she lets Mike know that, Natalie had her heart broken. And she's really, really worried about that. So you look at Natalie's face and she's like, what? Why are you bringing this up? So that's pretty much what's going on with that. So she's really concerned. That's a good friend right there, honestly. She asks about his religion, and then he says he's not, into religion or anything like that. And he doesn't want to change her religion. He understands her religion, but he doesn't want to change the way, her views are. But he said that he thinks that he believes in like aliens and higher civilizations that way, which I can kind of respect that a little bit. I see where he's coming from. But he said aliens, and it's like he thinks aliens are all gods. And that's what he said. So that guy's kind of like put his foot in his mouth a little bit. I think he probably was talking about some other things, but he kind of like went left field with it, and he just ran with it. He just went there. I couldn't believe he actually said that, but he did. All right, so they decided to go out for a run or workout, basically. And she's stretching him out and everything. She's doing a bunch of weird stuff and says, you got to do this. You got to do it like me. And she explains the importance why he should work out. And he's not really in shape. I think he was a bigger guy, but he lost some weight. But, he could probably stand and lose a couple more pounds, of course. But he's like 6'7", man. So he's huge. The guy's tall. And I'm going to call her Drill Sergeant Natalie. Because she's like yelling at him, telling him to breathe deep. Run on your toes. Run like me. Hey, you're not doing it like me. Run like me. Breathe deep. And it's like, what? I feel like I'm back in the army again, basically. All right, so they start running. And he says that he feels really good. And then he asks her if her ex was a runner. And then she stops and then she gets pissed. Like, horribly pissed off. Which I don't understand why. But he's not trying to be too funny. He's just asking, hey, was your ex a runner? It's one of those things where, he wants to know what's up. And that's pretty much it with those guys right there. And then we got good old Anna and Marcel. All right, so she's doing a wedding. She took her best friend, one of her friends, and they're doing wedding dress shopping. And she's trying all kind of different things out. And she wants to like appease Marcel. And he's Muslim. And she's like, well, I gotta look for something that's probably gonna be covering up, from my neck down to my wrists, my hands. My hands be exposed basically. And like I always say on every single episode, guys, every chick that deals with these Muslim guys, you can't do it unless you're Muslim yourself, man. Unless you're gonna convert. It's different, man. You're not gonna like the lifestyle. I'm telling you guys. I lived in those countries. I know how they are with the women's. I know it. All right, so we got Robert and Annie, my favorite. All right, so he's meeting Bryson's grandparents to talk about the meeting with Annie and see what was going on with that, because he knows that what was going on was not a good thing. So it wasn't a good look. And he talks about how things that what they talked about wasn't really part of her business. The grandmother. Which is the porn star. Yeah. And she said that she wants to make everything right. She wants to make sure that they're not going to take Bryson away from her. She wants to see this and that. So I understand where she's coming from. But she is kind of like being a little bit too headstrong and putting her nose in where it doesn't belong. All right? Save it for your movies, girl. Save it for your movies. Yeah. All right, so we got Michael and Juliana. So they're actually going to the new house. They're packing a lot of stuff up from the old house and going to the new house. And this thing is a big old mansion, guys. Like, it's huge. And then she talks about how she always wanted be living in a big house. And she doesn't want anyone in her family to feel that, hey, I made it. You didn't make it, basically. That's what she was saying. But she's really excited about it. And she wants to make a couple different changes. And Michael's looking like, what? And that's pretty much it for that. We don't have anyone else going on the episode, but they end up with Blake and Jasmine. Again, Blake, DM me, like, for real. So they're going out to eat, and they're talking about the friends. And she says, I like them. I don't see how she can say that she likes them because she didn't even hang out with them. She left. And she was just like, yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them. And, yeah, I don't get that, guys. Like, it's ridiculous. But he kept talking to her. And this guy's like talking. And then she's like, please, when I'm eating, I don't like to talk. And it's like, bro, she's giving you all these signals that's telling you, man, don't deal with her, man. He's still talking with this chick and he's still dealing with her. Like, I don't understand why this guy is even trying. But I know next week's episode is going to be pretty good. Can't wait for it. I'm going to probably find it out maybe the next couple of days. Probably see it because I know sometimes if you look online, you can see these episodes before they even come out, guys, on TV. Almost guarantee it. But let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure those bell notifications are turned on, guys, because every time you do post on the video, on the channel, you'll see firsthand what's going on. But either way, guys, peace out. See you next time.
And subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification, guys.
And we'll always keep you guys up to date on the latest trends.
Check out our Facebook and our Twitter. The links are in the description below.
Thanks for listening.